Assalamu alaikum. This is Moriam Shaharia. Welcome all of the students, viewers, and guardians who are watching me in my today's class. I hope my dear and adorable students are very fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also fine, Alhamdulillah. Today I am going to take class on English second paper also. This is the second part of tense. You know that in my previous class I have discussed on the basic rules of tense, especially on the present indefinite tense to present perfect continuous tense and its uses. Today, I will finish discussing on tenses, the rest of the part of the tense. You know, I hope you have watched my previous class, and today, if you listen to my lectures, I hope you will enjoy the class. And this class will help not only the running students. I hope all of the professionals or the students or the ex-students uh, who wants to speak in English, you will be benefited through these classes. I will discuss on past indefinite tense to past future perfect continuous tenses. Especially, I will show the structures of the tenses, and this is very much important to that writing correct English or correct any types of writing, you use the correct tenses. Without this, your writing will be wrong. So let me start my class. I want to start from here. Welcome here. Today's topic in the second paper, tense part 2, past indefinite tense to future perfect continuous tense. Outcome of the lesson. After learning the lesson, students will be able to say the classification of the tense, tell the structures of various tenses, identify the tenses in sentence, and make sentences according to tense. Kinds of tense I have discussed in my previous class. There are three types of tense: present, past, and future. And tense in total, you know that all tenses are classified in four types, and those are indefinite continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. So I have finished discussing on present, parts of present tense. Today I will finish. I will start from past tense. Okay, that means past indefinite tense. So before going that, I want to show you the structure of different tenses and verb form at a glance. Okay, this slide will help you to remember all the verb form of the all types of tenses. So this is the short technique to remember the verb form. In indefinite tense, the present indefinite, if the sentence is present indefinite, then the verb form will be in present form, you know that. And if the past indefinite tense, then the verb form will be past form. And in future indefinite tense, you will use shall or will plus verb 1. Okay, this is the first row. First row is about the indefinite tense of three types of tenses. And the second row, continuous tense. Okay, so if the sentence is present continuous tense, then the verb form will be am, is, are plus verb plus ing. And in past continuous tense, the verb will be auxiliary verb will be was, were plus verb plus ing. You know that in all continuous tense, ing will be added after the main verb, and before that you will have to use to be verb. Okay, so, that means be verb. Am, is, are, was, there, but it is a little bit different in future continuous tense. In future continuous tense, you will have to use will be or shall be. Okay, plus verb plus ing. In perfect tense, the auxiliary verb will be have or has plus verb PP, that means past participle form. This is the third form of the verb. Past perfect tense had plus verb PP, and future perfect tense will have, shall have plus verb PP. Okay, so the common thing is in all perfect tenses the main verb form will be the same. That is the, it will carry three what should I say, past participle form of verb. Perfect continuous tense, the auxiliary will be have been or has been, plus main verb plus ing plus since or for plus time. That means there will be a definite or indefinite time. There will be a mention of indefinite. If there is a mention of indefinite time, then you will have to use for before the time, and if the time is definite, then you will have to use since. Okay, since. Past perfect continuous tense, had been plus verb plus ing plus since for plus time. So this structure will be the main verb plus extension will be the same, but the auxiliary verb will be different in different tenses. Okay, but you'll have to remember that you know that subject has a singular form and the plural form, as well as the verbs also has singular and plural form. So here you can see, if I classify the verb in number, then am is used with only I. Is a singular verb. Are is a plural verb. Have is a plural verb, but it is used also with first person. And has is a singular verb. Okay. Here this is used both in singular subject and plural subject. Was and were, what is about was and were? Was is used with singular subject, were is used with plural subject. Okay, and what is about shall or will? If the subject is I only, then you will use shall, and except I, all subject carry or take will. Okay, so this is the ins and outs of using the verb form. Okay, my dear learners, and I hope you have understood of using the verb form and the number of the verb form. Okay, now in this slide I will show you about the past indefinite tense. Today I will not show you any classification of tenses because it takes time. You know, I know you you have learned about the classification of all types of tenses. What the thing you will have to remember, that is the structure of different tenses. It is very much important. The classification is not very important, but if you can remember the classification, you will be benefited much. Okay, in past indefinite tense I will show you at a time the sentence changes. Okay, here I will show you the that means the conversion of sentence, that is sentence changing with the meaning. Okay, so positive, that means the main structure of the past indefinite tense. First of all, I will let you know the structure of past indefinite tense, that is subject plus main verb past form plus object plus extension. Here I have given you an example. He played cricket in the field. Okay, subject he, main verb to, that means past form of the main verb played. Cricket is object in the field. This is an extension. This is called objective complement. So this sentence is written in past indefinite tense. So you will have to identify the sentence showing the verb form. Okay, if you change this sentence into negative sentence, then the structure will be subject plus auxiliary verb will did not. Here did not is used as an auxiliary verb. Main verb base form plus object plus extension. He did not play cricket in the field. Did not. Here he is subject. Did is an auxiliary verb. Not is the in negative sentence. Not is used. Play is the verb base form. Cricket is object, in the field is extension, An interrogative sentence. The structure will be did or didn't. If the interrogative sentence is in affirmative form, then you will use did. If the interrogative sentence is in negative form, then you will have to use didn't. Okay. So what is the example? Did he play cricket in the field? And another example, didn't he play cricket in the field? So, do you know why did auxiliary verb did is used here? You know that in past and present definite tense there is no auxiliary verb. So that is why you will have to use do verb as an auxiliary verb. Understand? মানে যেহেতু past indefinite এবং present indefinite tense এ কোনো auxiliary verb নেই, এই কারণে তোমাকে কি verb use করতে হবে? Do verb. প্রেজেন্ট ইনডেফিনিট টেন্স হলে ডু বা ডাজ, আর পাস্ট ইনডেফিনিট টেন্স হলে ডিড ইউজ করতে হবে। ক্লিয়ার? নাও you will have to make some sentences of indefinite tense. So there are three types of indefinite tense I have shown you. I have given this example, he go to college. If the sentence is present indefinite, then the answer will be he goes to college. If the sentence is past indefinite, then you will write he went to college. If the sentence is future indefinite, then you will write he will go to college. So this is the sentence of different indefinite tense. Now I will discuss about past continuous tense. Okay, past continuous tense. Okay. So positive means affirmative sentence. The structure is subject plus was or were plus main verb plus ing plus object plus extension. So what is the structure of past continuous tense? Subject, after subject you will use was or were, and ing will be used after main verb. Okay. So what is the structure? Example, he was playing cricket in the field. সে মাঠে কে ক্রিকেট খেলছিল। নেগেটিভ সেন্টেন্স কি হবে? সাবজেক্ট প্লাস ওয়াজ ওয়ার প্লাস নট প্লাস মেইন ভার্ব প্লাস আইএনজি প্লাস এক্সটেনশন. So you know that in negative sentence every time you will have to use not after auxiliary verb. Here was or were is an auxiliary verb. So after this auxiliary you will have to use not. And the subject, if the subject is singular you will have to use was, and if the subject is plural you will have to use were. Understand? I hope you better understand. Make sentence as directed. Okay. So I have written a sentence. My parents live in a small village in Rajshahi. Past continuous tense. So what will be the answer? My parents were. Okay. As the subject, my parents is plural. That is why you will have to use plural verb were. Living, this is the continuous form of the main verb in a small village in Rajshahi. And if you write this sentence in present continuous tense, the answer will be she cook a good dish for us now. Present continuous tense. So what will be the answer? She is cooking a good dish for us now. So is cooking, is an auxiliary verb of continuous present continuous tense and the ing form. Next sentence, Hassan wait for me in the station tomorrow. Future continuous tense. So what will be the answer? You know, the auxiliary verb of future continuous tense is will be or shall be. So Hassan is the third person, that is why will be used. Hassan will be waiting for me in the station tomorrow. So this is the sentence using different tenses. I hope you have understood. Now I will show you the structure of all continuous tenses. Here you can see the structure of present continuous amizar verb ing, structure of past continuous was well plus verb plus ing, structure of future continuous shall will plus verb plus ing. Okay, so I hope you can understood the whole thing. Here is an example for you. He is playing cricket in the field. He was playing cricket in the field. He will be playing cricket in the field. Okay. Structure of sentence change of past perfect tense. So I will show in this slide about the structure and as well as the sentence change, that is affirmative to negative, negative to interrogative, or affirmative to interrogative. Okay. So if the sentence is affirmative, then the structure will be subject plus head plus main verb pp, that means past participle form plus object plus extension. Example, he had played cricket in the field. This is the example of past perfect tense. Negative sentence, he had not played cricket in the field. And the interrogative sentence, had he played cricket in the field or hadn't he played cricket in the field. So you know that there are two types of interrogative sentence, that is affirmative interrogative and negative interrogative. Now you will learn on perfect tense, all types of perfect tenses. Present perfect tense, the auxiliary verb will be have or has. Main verbs are all same, you know. So if you look at the slide, I think you will be able to remember the verb form easily. Okay, subject plus auxiliary verb have, has plus verb 3, subject plus past perfect tense, subject plus had plus verb 3, and future perfect tense shall, will plus have plus main verb pp. Okay, so my dear students, here is an example for you. I have given here a simple structure, simple examples, so that you can easily understand. If you can understand, then you will be able to apply the structure in long sentences. You'll be able to change a simple complex compound. Here is the simple sentences. He has played cricket in the field. He had played cricket in the field. He will have played cricket in the field. Structure of sentence change. Okay, this is past perfect continuous tense. So now you will learn about past perfect continuous tense. My dear learners, one thing I want to note you that in my previous class I have shown you all types of classification of all tenses. If you can understand the present indefinite clearly, then it will be easy to remember the rest of the tenses easily. Okay, only the difference is that the action of the verb will be in present tense time, uh, and the action of the verb will be in past times, and the action of the verb will be in future tense. Here is the difference. Okay, but the definition will be the same. That is why I do not show you here the definition of all tenses. If I show this, then the slide will be linger one. Here is the structure of past perfect continuous tense. Okay, subject plus had plus been. That means had been plus main verb plus ing. Plus since or for plus extension. Sorry, the one thing is not written here. Since or for plus time. Okay, If the sentence is negative, then you will have to use not. Okay, and interrogative sentence you will have to use had or hadn't before the subject. So here is the example is shown here. He had been playing cricket since morning. Since, if the time is definite, then you'll have to use since. Okay, since morning. He had not been playing cricket since morning. Hadn't he been playing cricket since morning? Structure perfect continuous tense. Okay. Present perfect continuous tense subject plus have been or has been plus member plus ing plus since or for plus time and plus extension. The example is written clearly. Subject plus had been plus member plus ing since or for plus time plus of extension. And future perfect continuous tense subject plus shall will plus have been, that means shall have been will have been plus main verb plus ing plus since or for plus time plus extension. The example present perfect continuous tense, he has been playing cricket since noon. He had been playing cricket since noon. যদি এখানে for ইউজ করি তাহলে অ্যান্সারটা হবে suppose for 2 hours, okay, for 3 hours, for 2 days. So if the time is indefinite, then you will have to use for. He will have been playing cricket since noon. Future indefinite tense. Now you will learn about future indefinite tense. Structure of future indefinite tense subject plus shall will plus main verb base form plus object plus extension. Example, he will play cricket in the field. If you make it into negative, then the structure will be subject plus shall not or will not or shan't or won't. Okay, shall not, the negative tuck form of shall not is shan't. Will not will be won't. He will not play cricket, okay, or he won't play cricket in the field. And the interrogative sentence will be, will he play cricket in the field or won't he play cricket in the field? Okay, will not will be right or won't will be right. Now I will show you about future continuous tense. What is the structure of future continuous tense? Subject plus shall be or will be plus main verb plus ing plus extension. In this way, if you change this sentence into negative, the answer will be he will not be playing cricket in the field, and the structure will be subject plus shall will plus not plus be plus verb plus ing, okay, plus object plus extension, and you can see the slide. I hope if you can understand, you will watch the slide again and again. That is why I have taken this step to teach you. This is the effective way, shall we or will we? Okay, shall will plus subject plus be plus main verb ing extension, and after the sentence you will put an interrogation sign. You know that in interrogative sentence you will have to use interrogation sign. Future perfect tense. The structure of future perfect tense subject shall have, will have plus verb 3 plus object plus extension. He will have played cricket in the field. He will not or shall not plus have plus verb 3. Okay, so the answer will be he will not have played cricket in the field. Interrogative sentence, shall will plus subject plus have plus main verb plus extension. Will he have played cricket in the field? Or won't he have played cricket in the field? This is the structure of future perfect tense and as well as the sentence change. You know that this is the conversion of sentence change. Future perfect continuous tense. Affirmative sentence, subject plus shall or will have been plus main verb plus ing plus object plus since or for plus time. So this is the example of a future perfect continuous. They will have been playing cricket since morning. This is the example of affirmative sentence on future perfect continuous. And the structure of negative sentence will be subject plus shall will have not plus been plus main verb plus ing plus object plus since or for and then time. So the answer is they will have not been playing cricket since morning. And the interrogative sentence will be will have he been playing cricket in the morning? Or won't have he been playing cricket since morning? Understand? So I hope, my dear learners, you have understood all the structure of the tenses. There are in total there are 12. There are 12 types of tenses, and in part one I have discussed four, and in today I have discussed the rest of the tenses. That is the rest 12 types, 8 types of tenses. So through these two lectures I have tried my level best to make you understood everything. Make sentences as directed. My parents live the small village in Russia. Okay, past perfect tense. So what will be the answer? If you change the sentence into past perfect tense, I have written the correct sentence behind the question, below the question. My parents had left the small village in Rashai. Had left, you know, the structure of past perfect tense. The auxiliary verb will be had, and the main verb will be pp. That means the third form of the verb. So, and the second sentence, she cooked a good dish for us today. Present perfect tense. She has cooked a good dish for us today. Hassan find me in the station tomorrow. Future perfect. So what will be the answer? Hassan will have found me in the station tomorrow. This will be easy for you if you can remember. Pair work. I have given a sentence. Kamal ব্রেকেটে রয়েছে write a story. So what will be the correct form of write in different tenses? In present tense, that is present indefinite tense, the answer will be Kamal writes a story. This is your work actually, my dear students. You will write it first, and then after that you will match your answer with this slide or with me. Kamal writes a story. Kamal is writing a story. Kamal has written a story. Indefinite, continuous, and perfect. I have not given you past perfect continuous tense because of the space. Past tense, Kamal wrote a story. Kamal was writing a story. Kamal had written a story. Future indefinite, Kamal will write a story. Kamal will be writing a story. Kamal will have written a story. Group work. So in this slide, I have given you a group work. Write down the names of indefinite tenses. When you will write the names of all types of indefinite tense. Write down the names of continuous tenses, the names of perfect and perfect continuous tenses. Tell the name of the tense in sentence. I have given you the answer below. The boy, you will have been waiting in the station for 2 hours. So, what type of sentence is it? I think you will be able to write the answer. This sentence is in future perfect continuous tense. Number two, you have been running in the field for 2 hours. Present perfect continuous. The students had been writing an essay for 2 hours. Past perfect continuous tense. So, evaluation. Write down the answers of the following questions. How many chances are there in English grammar? Write down the kinds and uses of present tense. I have discussed this uh, question, this answer, okay, in my previous class. Write down the structures of three perfect tenses. I think you'll be able to write the answer and sorry, the homework. Now I will give you an homework. Make sentences by all the structures. That means I have given you two sentences and you have to make 12 sentences using 12 types of structures. She buy a new dress in the market and I watch a television at home. Thank you for watching my lectures passionately. I hope you have understood all of the things. Thank you, everyone, for watching the video. I hope you will be benefited if you watch my two lectures on tenses, part 1 and part 2. You will be much more benefited. Not only my students, I hope all of the professionals will be benefited through these lectures. And it is, that tenses are needed for every purposes. It is badly needed and you will be benefited for watching by watching this video. No more today. See you in the next class. Thank you everyone. Assalamu alaikum.